Hello, this video will talk you through the steps of setting up a Flipgrid for your students to respond by voice. Start by going to info.flipgrid.com. If you already have an educator login, click to log in. If you need to sign up, click the sign up button. I've already got an account, so I'll click here. This is the same page students could visit to enter a join code to visit one of your Flipgrids. It will prompt you to do a Google login with your Oshkosh credentials, and then will likely take you to any grids that you've previously created or to a blank page to get you started. We are on the discussion tab, and if that sounds unfamiliar to you, Flipgrid had made quite a few changes this summer, so the tabs are a little bit different, and the way things are organized a little bit different. When you log in, it will take you to the Groups tab, and it will show you any grids that you've created. A group can contain many topics, so you could have a group for your class, and that group could contain multiple topics to take you throughout the year. You'll want to get started by saying create a group. We'll create a private group and we'll name it 5th grade class. It automatically generates a join code that would take any participants to that group. You can also have a direct link to a group or a topic. We'll talk about that a little bit later. You'll want to choose joining by student email. I'll click the next button. If it is your first time, you will likely need to type in the @oshkosh.k12.wi.us domain. You can add an optional password that would allow families or guests to join the group. With student Chromebooks at home, they should be able to join through their student email on their Oshkosh Chromebook. Press Next. It will give you an option if you've already created topics to duplicate a previously used topic. I'm going to skip for now so that we're creating a topic from scratch, a group from scratch. I could immediately share that group code to my Google Classroom. I'm not going to do that because that group, I've created nothing within my group, so I'm just going to go to group. And there's my new group that I've created, 5th grade class. There's a share button that would allow me to share directly to Google Classroom. But this group right now has no topic, so it's an empty group. There's nothing that a student would be able to do. So within that group, I'm going to add a topic. Introduce yourself. You can add a question to start your discussion for a prompt. You have all the editing tools here. You can set that recording time. If it's meant to be a shorter video, you can set it for as low as 15 seconds, and it'll go as high as 10 minutes. The video moderation button is my favorite button. It is toggled off. I'm going to toggle that on. What this means is all videos will remain hidden from students until you view and activate them. This is important in knowing that your students are posting something that is appropriate and you viewed it before it goes live to other students. I strongly suggest using the moderation button and making sure that it is on. You can add a media source. Could be a YouTube video, a video of your own. You could record a video right within Flipgrid. There's all sorts of sources you can add and connect to your Flipgrid topic rather than have it as a separate entity within your Google Classroom. It is required to put a short prompt as directions within your topic. So I'm typing a short prompt. I'm going to change it to 30 seconds. And I'm going to press Create Topic. At this point, if I feel I'm ready to share my topic, I can either copy and paste this link somewhere else, but since we're strongly using Google Classroom, you can click directly to Google Classroom right from Flipgrid. Let's take a look at how Google Classroom integration will work with your Flipgrid topic. I'm going to click on one of my Flipgrid groups. I'll scroll down and you can see there's lots of topics within this group. If I click the share button next to any topic, you'll get a pop-up that allows you to either copy that link or to direct share to Google Classroom. When you direct share to Google Classroom, a box will pop up allowing you to choose the class that you would like to post to, and to decide what type of post you would like to make. I'm going to make it a material, and I'll click Go. I can give it a title. I can choose to give it a description, and I can post it to a topic if I would like to. I can direct post, or I can save as a draft or schedule that post right from Flipgrid. I am not going to post this. Rather, I'll back out and head back to my grids. You notice that all of these grids are active currently. You can freeze a grid or hide a grid if it's something you want students not to be able to access anymore. It will not show up on their end within the group that you have created. Also, I will click on one of my groups and take a look at student responses. If I scroll down, you can see that most of my student responses are marked active. This grid was moderated so that every single response that came in was hidden. I watched each of them and left this one remained hidden because it was not responding to the prompt accurately and was not appropriate for other students to see. If you choose a moderated topic, you will need to manually activate each response before it goes live. The last thing I want you to notice is that you can add a Copilot to any Flipgrid. That is, you and another teacher or teachers can manage a grid together. If you choose to do that, that teacher will simply receive an invite once you enter in their email, or you could remove Copilot if you are taking charge of that grid yourself. So we've been working this whole time in the discussion tab. Notice there's the breadcrumb trail right here that tells you where we are. We can click anywhere on this breadcrumb trail to get back to where we were. So I could go back, and now I'm in my 5th grade class group. Within that group, I can also click on the Student tab and filter discussions by any students in that group. If I click on the Discussion tab, I'm back where we started. You can see that the most recent group that I created is here. And if I click on my Topics tab, you can see all my topics that I've created throughout Flipgrid. So your Groups tab and your Topics tab. In a future video, we'll talk about some of the other tabs across the top and what they will do in Flip. Hopefully this gives you enough to start creating a topic in your Flipgrid, understanding the difference between a group and a topic, and sharing out those groups or topics through your Google Classroom. Thanks for watching.